Here's Callaway then from the Cathedral Road end into bowl 2. Phillips, who leg glances. It's picked up at short backward square. In comes Callaway. Bowls short, turned round the corner. First runs of the morning for Joe Phillips, and may well be 4 of them. He's timed that one quite nicely. As Callaway bowls, all that's clipped pretty much through short leg, and backward short leg rather. Ingram could do nothing about it. It was off the full.
She come from the back of it, but this is edged by Bancroft, but played softly enough, wide of first slip anyway, and there's nobody down there to stop that one. Oh, that's smashing into the bail.
Driven down the ground by Phillips, nice shot through mid-off for 4 runs.
James Harris is into the attack and striking Bancroft on the pad. Gone LBW. First ball, change of bowling and change of ends for Harris, who I think has bowled all his overs from the Cathedral Road end. One, Harris to Price, who edges it for 4. Wide of slip again, nowhere near carrying, so.
There's a try from Duan van der Merwe. Callaway coming in, and is that caught out? It is. Now then, Phillips has gone.
They're hoping 4 straight wins.
That's swept, and that's gone through backward square all the way for 4.
Steep square goes back, Harris bowls, and Hammond drives through extra cover for 4. It was a half volley from Harris, who was bluffing.
Harris bowls, short ball pulled and dispatched by Price to the square leg boundary for 4 runs. Action stations in the short leg department. Short ball pulled by Price, past square leg. Dealt with that one well. 75 for 2.
More of Ben Callaway, unsurprisingly, and that's cut aggressively, and he gets one through on the offside as Miles Hammond for 4.
To Hammond, who plays an aggressive shot through mid-wicket and gets 4 runs for it. Moves up to 21, the total under 86 for 2.
Derbyshire.
On the sweep goes Hammond, nails it away to the backward square leg boundary for 4 more. Accounts for the delay. Oh, there's a swing and an edge from Ollie Price, and up goes the finger. What have you done, Ollie Price? He went for that one.
Gorvin in, full toss driven, and that does get past the dive of Norton and out to the long boundary at extra cunch. Harris in now, bowls to Van Buren. He tries a slower ball again. It's driven out through the covers, and that's going to be a long chase for the mid-off fielder. There'll be 3. I'd imagine that they will settle for those 3 runs. So 9 runs off the last 3 balls of the session, but I would say it's been Glamorgan's session. Callaway resumes from the river end. 2 for 47 his figures, and Van Buren drives the first ball back to the bowler. So 65 overs.
The details. Harris is in, and that was slightly streaky but safe along the ground. There's no third man, and it is a boundary off the bat of Miles Hammond. As Harris comes in, Nick will be back. That was, well, it was guided down to the vacated third man area. Harris bowls full, and that's driven, and it's missed by Tim van der Hoogten, and it will go all the way. Probably feels he should have done better. Zainul Hassan comes in. That's a better shot, and past Tim van der Hoogten, who chases it but won't reach the ball over the boundary rope for 4.
Callaway in, driving is Van Buren. It's a lovely shot for 4. This is going to sound great on the highlights, ECB.
In comes Zainul Hassan, and that was edged. There's no third man, and it goes for 4. It was actually between. In comes Ul Hassan, and that's. Where did that go? That's gone past backward point for 4 along the ground.
Callaway is into bowl.
Oh, that's
big appeal, he's out! LBW going on the back foot, and that proved fatal for Graham Van Buren. Callaway has got his third wicket. A chap by the name of Latigan hit 95 off 48.
Well, Hassan, full, and that's hit firmly into the offside, evades point.
Callaway bowls and Bracey rocks back and forces through the offside. Gorvin will give pursuit. Will he get to it? Not quite. Got a hand to it.
Bat and pad. It's played, and there will be a single as it's played to the onside. That is the end of Kieran Carlson's over. And that is that.
The first over after tea. There'll be an update for BBC Radio Wales in a moment as Tribe bowls to Bracey, who's on 12 not out, and he pushes it back to the bowler.
It's been a workmanlike knock from the left hand. That's been caught that time. No mistake by Kieran Carlson. Well, he's put one down earlier in the over. Not that time, and it is the end of Miles Hammond. Callaway puts a bit of weight, and it's out once more. That's a fifth. Brilliant bowling from Ben Callaway. Just tempted Bracey. It was caught by Ingram. That second slip, and there is some drama here on the final day.
As Tribe in bowls, well, that one is short, and it's dispatched through the offside. 4 runs for Zaman Akhtar. Down towards backward point. He moves to 5.
Callaway targeting the rough outside off stump. That's played, and that's another boundary on the offside through the covers for 4.
In bowls, driven nicely. 4 runs for Ben Charlesworth, driven straight of mid-off back past the bowler.
2 Gloucestershire batters have chased. He bowls now, and that goes right through everything. It turns out of the other set of footmarks and will just, I think, be tipped back in. Oh no, not quite. The shin pads trying to extricate themselves from the bottom 2. Callaway bowls, and that's been edged and is caught at first slip. Callaway's got a 6th, and Glamorgan have a 7th. Akhtar pressing forward and getting a thin edge on that one. Callaway into Murphy, who drives fluently through extra cover for 4. So that's a fine way to get off the mark and get off a pair. He's bowling round the wicket to Murphy. He's edging between first and second slip, and what makes that worse for Glamorgan is it's going to go down and cross the boundary. Villian, Hammond made 84, Bracey 13. Callaway bowls, Murphy drives past cover. There's a tumbling effort from Al Hassan, but he can't get there, and it's down to the boundary for 4.
Harris in full, and that's a good shot. We'll evade mid-wicket and we'll go all the way for 4, and every run is precious now, as is time for Gloucestershire.
Here's another delivery as Callaway's in, and again Charlesworth leaves in exaggerated fashion. I don't think as if to prove a point, but it's that sort of delivery which got Gloucestershire's nerves rattling a bit.
That's it.
Is that it? That is it.
Handshakes all around. They've decided that is enough.